Well, greetings, friends. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. What is it about a sign that says wet paint that we just want to touch it to make sure it's wet? Or maybe stay off the cement, wet cement, and yet we want to see if it's really wet. There's something within us that we just don't want to listen to the signs. We don't want to pay attention to the warning signs. Well, there's a scripture in Psalms 119, verse 43. It says, "And take not the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for my hope is in your rules." My hope is in your rules. Now, there's just, again, something within us that we don't like to obey the rules. We want to break the rules, bend the rules. I have dogs. Some of you know that I'm a pet lover and I have some hunting dogs, but I have them pinned up in pens to protect them. In other words, they have a boundary. They have perimeters around them to keep them protected. One of my dogs recently, it was actually a lab that I had, he had a way of pulling his nose and putting his nose and flipping the door open and getting out. He just had learned how to do that. He was a pretty smart dog in that sense. But I had a lock on it in order to keep it so he couldn't do that. But he wanted to get out. And I knew if he got out, he was in danger. In fact, on one occasion, he had gotten out and gotten hit by a vehicle. But that didn't teach him to stay within his pen. He continued to want to get out. And not long ago, he got out of his pen and he got hit and got killed. Now, those perimeters, that pen, he didn't understand that, but that pen was to keep him safe. Those rules that I had set for him was to keep him safe. And that's what God has given to us. His rules, His commandments are to keep us safe. And if we could just learn to be obedient to His rules, I want to tell you, our hope is in God's rules. Our hope is staying within the perimeters that He has set for us. And if we get out of those perimeters, out of the perimeters that He has set in His Word, then we're in trouble, my friends. So I encourage you. Study the Word, know His rules, and stay within His guidelines. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.